like really think about, hey, what is freedom? Really freedom, really? Because I find that I don't think I'm very free in 1,000 different ways. For instance, I go to all these events, which I'm very close to just almost saying I don't want to go to any more of them. I don't like them. I don't like being around that many people. I don't like having to bustle through a dinner that's 4 hours long. I've got to watch, it's just, 800 people show up and we're all shaking hands and talking to each other. I would much rather prefer a 3 hour dinner or a 40-minute dinner with one human being and just get to know that one person. I just don't really dig the whole 800 people thing. I mean, I met some cool people. Do not get me wrong. But at this stage of my life, tired of getting on airplanes, even as convenient it is for me, getting in cabs, going to events that, maybe the struggle is I have too many options. Okay. And maybe that's it. Maybe the struggle is that it's never enough for me. The freedom thing has never been like. Are you really free? Like, can you really say whatever you want, whenever you want, however you want? I'm not talking about just being an ass, right? I'm not talking about being a mean person, but can you really say what you really want? I was finding myself 2 or 3 years ago rebelliously saying what I really meant and wanted, because the more you tried to shut me up, the more I wanted to scream out of a cage. So that's not gonna work, at least not on a guy like me. Now, having said that, and I think it's worth pointing out, not everyone is like me. I have been willing to put up with people not liking me for a long time. It might be a chip on my shoulder. I don't know, but I've just never been that guy that could just stay shut up. And so in that, like all the small talk in an 800 person room. For instance, we went to a dinner. Someone apologized on Saturday. They said, "Hey, really sorry that I brought you to this really small dinner." There was 5 people there, and I hardly spoke any, but I learned a lot about other people. And for me, that was much more valuable than sitting around watching 14 very scantily cladded women do a modeling show, which was cool. Hadn't been to one of those in a long time. Sitting next to this really young kid that's investing in SpaceX and all kind. I don't know how much money he was worth. Very exciting young man. But like I don't walk away with this. I want to walk away with like, I see Jeremy sitting in his car, and I'm like, okay, dude, there's something here. I don't even know this cat, dude. But there's something between he and I that would draw him in this room to want to watch and listen. Some guy doing something. I'm just trying to do something that I know at least I don't have. I don't have a place where I can go and just communicate like this and free will. And maybe out of that freewheeling, some kind of logic comes out of it. Anyone that thinks that money is the key to freedom, I can assure you that is an absolute non-truth. It is not real. I have, in the last couple of years, probably 6 or 7x my net worth. It has not done shit for me in relative terms of freedom, of clarity. I was listening to a gentleman that I've met a few times that I really respect. I don't know him well, but I really respect what he's done. His name is Michael Saylor. And he was on an interview that I was watching, and he talked about what he had gotten from this journey into Bitcoin. I found it really, really fascinating because I really kind of keyed in, for lack of a better word, keyed in on something he said about community. And he made a comment that he really, 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 really enjoyed the community in Bitcoin. Now, this is a guy my age, a multi-billionaire, getting attention from every player on planet Earth. And he's not talking about the community on Wall Street, dude. He's talking about the community in this little Bitcoin thing, this new universe of people that want freedom, and they want to not have to get on this treadmill that whatever religion you may or may not believe in. I mean, you cannot possibly believe the religion of the infinite escalator that just, Jeremy's probably 45 years old. Freaking escalator, dude, just every year just gets, you know, more of a gradient, more of a gradient. And this is this ultimate growth. Companies grow forever and ever. You got to grow size. You got to grow margin. You got to do it every 90 days. And if you don't, dude, you're a freaking loser. That is a catastrophe. Okay. Much less to attempt to be great every 90 days. Dude, talk about a short-term vision. That is not the way to build anything that's going to be sustainable. And that's my way of see when I just talk out loud like that, I said, oh shit, then I can't possibly get freedom doing it that way. Okay, well, how do I get? Okay, let's go, Gary. I'm 22, dude. Let's start running. I can run faster than everybody else. I can run longer. I am willing to suffer more pain than the guy that did the MBA. This has been my life story, dude. MBA yourself to death, dude. You cannot outwork my ass. I'm angry. I'm mean. I'm scared. I'm terrified. And I don't have all the shit you have. So I'm just going to outwork your ass. But is that free? Or am I on this? Now, when you're young, dude, you got to do that right then and there. You got to go conquer something and get your little, piece of land. And the piece of land really is here. The position is here. It's not really a piece of land. It's not really a job. It's not really a position in the market or, oh, I want to get married and have little babies. That all goes away at some point, dude. Like if your goal is to get married and you're 16 and have babies, well, that's good. That's going to last now 15 years. At 15, they are no longer babies.